Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Confused Oracle studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, give us a thumbs up on the video. If you're having a little fun, maybe making a buck or two, we sure appreciate the recognition. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put up brand new content, and you'll be good to go. And most importantly, let us know what you're playing, man. Let us put your picks down there in the comment section. We'll count up to 5 of them. If you got more that you want to put down there and help out your fellow handicappers, we always appreciate extra bets. But we'll grade you on the first 5 that you put down. You're playing any kind of weird odds, anything other than minus 110 or straight parlay odds, help a brother out. Let me know what you got going on there. If you got the, if you got something happening with a couple of first half plays or something like that, yeah. Let me know what the number is on the first half plays, and certainly cuts down on the time that I spend. So I appreciate it, of course, because why? It's all about me. And don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com. Deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is an invaluable resource, especially if you're going back and forth between different sports, football, then basketball, NBA, whatever. Please check it out, winnersandwhiners.com, and our sister site over there at statsalt.com, where they do pretty much the same games, just a different look from different handicappers. All right, so let's take a look at today's action. Oh, man. Not catching any breaks here on the Deep-3 this week. We had Kansas City first half -3, had a 4-point lead, and couldn't keep the Chargers just 5 yards further back. They ended up being able to spike the ball with 1 second left. I thought Rivers had screwed the pooch there and we were going to walk away with our first half win. Nope. 1 second on the clock, 49-yarder, right through the uprights. And then we had Phillip Rivers under 273, and he had a monster first half. I think he put up 196 yards passing in the first half, and we're totally screwed there. But he came out and absolutely screwed the pooch in the second half. He threw a 3-yard screen pass, was able to get to 276, and then he threw a pass that was batted back to himself. I'm like, catch the fucking ball. Because he would have lost about 5 yards, we would have been good. But no, Rivers is, whatever he is, 58 years old. He's smart enough to do that. He knocked the ball down. And as it turns out, the Chargers got the ball back one more time. So it didn't matter. But I really thought we were going to catch the miracle backdoor cover there as Rivers catches his own pass for a loss of 5 yards and the Chiefs run out the clock. And, none of those things happened. But so we lose those two. We do win our Ohio State. That team is mighty fine right there, just like their football team. The Buckeyes are rolling, and they rolled up this one. So 1-2, we go on the Deep-3. We got 1-1 on the premium side. We had the Kansas City LA Chargers under 52.5. That cashed, not without a little bit of sweat, of course. And then we had TCU giving 15 to Air Force, and I liked that bet a lot. TCU did their thing. They had an 11-point lead at halftime. And Air Force made some adjustments, whatever they did. I wasn't watching the game. I was watching Monday Night Football, got to be honest, keeping track of the score. And they were able to battle them to a push in the second half. We couldn't get up and over the 15. So we got 1-1 on the premium side, 1-2 Deep-3, 2-3 on the day. So let's take a look. I like some Maction. I want to bet. All right, our first Maction game tonight is the Ohio Bobcats. They travel to Bowling Green. Never forget to take on the Bowling Green Falcons. Taking a look at Ohio here, the Bobcats. I like that team total over 38 and the hook. You know what? These MAC games with one average team and one crappy team, they're always tricky. What I am most confident in this one is Bowling Green's inability to stop the run. And that is not going to go well against an Ohio offense that has a very solid dual-threat quarterback in Nathan Rourke, who leads the team in rushing, and he's also got 2 running backs that both average over 5 yards per carry. A bad Bowling Green offense with a struggling quarterback should give us more opportunities to put points on the board. Bowling Green, they've given up an average of 40 points per game in all their conference games except against Akron. Anytime you're looking at max stats, throw out the Akron game. That's just my little tip from me to you. I like the Ohio Bobcats team total over 38.5 right here. And looking at the other MAC game, we've got Eastern Michigan Eagles that travel to Northern Illinois to take on the Huskies. I like the Huskies right here, minus 5 points. You know, I don't love this play, but I am going to give the nod to the Huskies. They've got a little better defense, and their offense, which leads the MAC in time of possession, should be able to keep the sticks moving against an Eastern Michigan defense that has definitely seen their fair share of trouble on the year. Give me Northern Illinois right here, minus the 5 points. And we're going to take another spin in the college basketball world as we took a look at UT Martin. That's, I don't know what they are. Is that, I don't know. It's the UT Martinizers. As they travel to take on, the Northern Iowa Panthers. I like the total here of over 141.5. Actually, truth be told, the bet I like better in this is the Northern Iowa team total over, but I know that a lot of people watching don't have access to team total, especially on these lower tier games in the NCAA. So we're gonna simplify it and make it the over 141.5. But if you do have access to the team total, I do like that even better. The Panthers, now they average just 66.5 points per game so far, but this is truly a terrible UT Martin defensive squad. Oh, the Skyhawks. I wrote that down. The Skyhawks, they have given up at least 90 points in all 3 D1 games, including and given up 103 to the Shockers of Wichita State. The Panthers, they should encounter little resistance in this one. Give me the over right here, as they most likely hang between, I'm going to go between 80 to 90 points, and that should be plenty to take this up and over the total of 141.5. So let's get down on the UT Martin Northern Iowa over 141.5 with a nod towards the team total there as well. Northern Illinois minus the 5 points. And speaking of team totals, how about those Ohio Bobcats team total over 38.5 at the end of those 3 plays? You guys, you can join me. We'll start off our football week in the right direction. 3-0 sounds pretty darn fine. And we will pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, let's take a real quick look at our shout-outs for today. And as we get that set up, I'll tell you real quick that we will have the link to the premium plays in the description of the video. We're currently running 54.2% on our football plays. We've been lagging a little bit behind on our basketball plays so far. We're 4 under for the month. So basically that makes us even on the football side. And over the season, we are 71 and 60 in our football plays. Like I said, 54.2%. You want to get signed up? We would love to have you a part of the team. Follow the link, and they will take care of you. All right? So, starting off with our shout-outs. Hey, here's a blast from the past. The Mad Carrot returns. He said he's back on his bipolar meds. He shipped his girlfriend back to Thailand, replaced her with another dog, and he's still angry, though. But he did give us some soccer picks. He ended up going 2-2. He had the Kuwait game down there, and that game starts at 4 a.m. Eastern time here this morning. So we're going to call it 2-2 with an asterisk, as he got juiced for now. But Carrot, good to have you back, brother. We missed you around here, and comment section absolutely not the same without the Mad Carrot around. It's certainly a better place. Sun shines a little brighter. And the colors a little bit brighter with the old Mad Carrot is commenting. So hope it's a regular thing. Look forward to talking to you again, man. Ben Sports 24/7. He had the wrong team favored. He said need to hammer Middle Tennessee, and that did not come to fruition there. But Ben, we appreciate you putting up the info. And as we have talked about many times, man, even the best, most fantastic info is going to be wrong about 45% of the time. So. No harm, no foul, brother. We appreciate it. Feel free to comment anytime you like, as we always appreciate the thoughts. Kyle Z had just 2 plays for us today. He had Ohio State minus 29.5, and he had the Bryant University Bulldogs, kind of both sides of the spectrum there. He had Bryant University. Of course, they were laying 1 over Niagara, and he went 2-0 plus 200 on the day over Niagara. I don't think I'll ever be over Niagara. Frank Seelig says, tell your boss to fudge himself. talked about my boss having a 10-0 Saturday in college football. Just to be clear, because sometimes I do videos from a guy called the Boss. That's actually a shortened version of his nickname. His name, his actual name is Bassoon. We call him the Boss. He is not to be confused with my actual boss, the owner of the site. So those are two very different guys. And to keep myself gainfully employed, and I will not tell my boss to go fudge himself. He's actually a great guy, good cat, and very, very knowledgeable about sports. He's really a horse racing guy, fantastic horse racing guy. That's not my game, but I would love. We've got a date set up. We're gonna try to go to the Derby next year, so we'll see how that goes. Because I really want to. I love hanging out with people that know horse racing because I don't. So it's really, really fun to watch somebody go through the racing form and look for shit that I don't even know what I'm doing. So yeah, good cat. And I don't say that just because I work for him. He really is a good guy and a good guy about sports. So and I never begrudge anybody, man. If I don't, if I have a bad week, somebody else goes 10-0. God bless you. You're taking money from the books. That's what we're here for. I'm going to rally. I'm going to be fine. But I like anybody making money anytime. I have no ego in this. I have no bad feelings about anybody else making money. That ain't how I roll. This ain't a zero-sum game, folks. There's plenty of money for everybody. I hope we all win. Sebastian Arnold said, "Man, what a mess yesterday." And yeah, it wasn't the best day on how that went down. But Sebastian, he ends up going. He missed on a couple. He missed. I think this is the same play on this Finland game. I'm not positive, dude. I had you officially at 4-1 and plus. Yeah, at 4-1 plus 300 on that one. So, congratulations. It's possible that he went 4-2 or so. Yeah. Anyway, but I had it marked down at 4-1, Sebastian. Either way, profitable day. Congratulations, my friend. Steve Godon. Steve took a couple spins on the prop action. He had Hunter Henry to score a touchdown anytime. Phil tried to get it to him, man. Had him open, threw it about 10 feet high. But he did get home on Keenan Allen with a touchdown. He had the Chargers' only touchdown. They paid plus 110. So Steve goes 1-1 plus 10 on the day. You know what? Positive day. You take it. Keep your powder dry. Fire it at him again tomorrow. Stack left. Said, I gave you Arizona yesterday. Now I'll give you another one. Kentucky will look to bounce back strong and abuse Utah Valley. Wildcats will win this one by 30 or more. Said, I also like Ohio State, but not as much. Stack left, you know what? I ain't going to give you shit because I kind of agreed with that. I thought that was going to be a good spot for Kentucky. I thought they would have revenge on their mind, and woe be it to the Utah Valley, antelopes, that they were in a bad spot. But they held it close. And Kentucky all of a sudden doesn't look all that formidable. Ohio State did come through, take care of business. So Stack left, you got juiced on the day. Daniel Ruan back in business, everybody. He goes 3-0 on his straight-up NBA picks. He did miss out on his player prop with Sexton going over 18.5. Sexton just had 14, I believe, in that one. But that's still a 3-1 day, plus 190. Nice job, Daniel. Good to have you back in the black. Panthers fans, says the best bet here is placing the money line for the Chiefs and calling it a day. I don't disagree with that. 5 points, in a division game. That was it certainly could have been a long haul, and that game could have come down to the 2-point conversion, because I have no doubt at all that Anthony Lynn would have gone for 2 if they just scored a touchdown there at the end of the game. It's what he did last year against the Chiefs. Had a guy wide open. They did it in the first comeback touchdown tonight. Had a guy wide open. No reason to think they couldn't beat their ass one more time. So I think it could have come down to one play for it. But we ended up winning it anyway. Panthers fan didn't have to sweat it, as Dirty Dan Sorensen picked it off in the end zone. Ninja 13, how about a perfect day, Ninja? He had the Pacers Nets under, and Coastal Carolina on the money line. That's 2-0 plus 200. Well done, Ninja. Christian Costa brings up a great point. Says, if you're you're the best statistical analysis side out there, why don't you guys cover the Kentucky game and the Michigan State game? So those are top 5 games when the top 5 teams play. Bottom rungs teams at the beginning of the season, they usually cover the spread about 59% of the time. There is real value in these games. Said we really dropped the ball on this one. Said, I'm a fan, but you can't claim to be the best when you're not offering the best. You know what? That is legitimate criticism. It is formed very well. It is totally respectful, not being a dick about it. And I will read those comments and address them anytime, as long as, it's like, fuck you guys, as long as I'm not But yeah, so here's the deal, Christian. I was surprised at this because we normally go through and put up, they start with the top 25. They go from there and make sure that they get those games up, and then everything else that they can do, they'll put those up. And, if you look at our normal day, we're usually having 25, 30 games a day. And I checked with our editor-in-chief over there, and they did not have those 2 games because they were playing cupcakes. They did not have those 2 games on the board. So we talked about a little bit about that, and I think we're going to do it a little better going forward because that's, that totally surprised me because the first thing I did was go and check, see if they were in the queue, getting ready to be posted. They're just getting posted late, and we did not do them. So, you know what? I apologize. It was a great point, and that's a matter of reaching out. That's a situation where reaching out to me, and it actually rattled enough cages where I think it's going to make a difference. So thanks for dropping a line there, Christian. I appreciate it. He said, and Christian had some picks tonight. He had Michigan State, and he had the Chiefs, and he had a pick that I already talked about in the premium section. He had that TCU game as well. Loved him. Loved that. He had in Kentucky and Evansville, which did not come in. So he ended up going 2-3 on the day. But yeah, I like that TCU play as well. And then he had nice words for me. He said, keep up the good work, Scott. I'll do my best, Christian. And again, feel free to comment, post, put your plays up anytime, man. Good to have you aboard. Hammer and Hank had the Chiefs. And he had the Chiefs first half. God damn it, Hank. And then he had Illinois, the Fighting Illini, to cover a big number there. They did not take care of business. So he goes 1-2. Mean Green had a mean day. Happens to all of us. And that's what tomorrow's for, my friend. Fire at him again, and hopefully things will turn around. Kent P said sometimes it feels better. Somehow it feels better to lose when it's also a premium pick. Yeah, I get that. It doesn't make me feel any better, but I'm glad that it works, and I understand that logic. He had some college basketball picks today. He had UCLA -12. Notre Dame laying a big number, didn't quite get there. He had the Chiefs Chargers over, and he had the Boston Celtics +3.5. And I think I said something in the comment section about that he is fading one of the. I didn't tell you which one it was. I said, but one of those picks is fading our premium play today. So he got juiced on the day. D the Fly Guy. Oh man, here's a heartbreaking story for you all. He had a 6-team parlay, and first he put them up. He put them up in this order. He had the Rockets money line. Yep. Mavs -5. Yep. Caps -1.5. Yep. Chiefs -5. Yep. Utah State -19.5. Evansville Purple Aces money line. Oh, I lost by 2. Lost by 2. Man. D, you are almost the serious Fly Guy. And that one, that's a heartbreaking loss, man. Very, very close. He said Mahomes is going to destroy the Chargers' zone defense. You know what? He did, but they played man-to-man too much, and other than being able to beat him with his feet, they weren't able to throw the ball downfield very much. Of course, losing Hill in the first quarter, that always helps, of course. So, yeah, I still have much faith in PM15, no question there. Astute Aardvark had a damn fine day. Pushed on the Akron first half, had them covered at 11, and that's exactly what they were ahead in the first half. But he made hay on everything else. He had KC -4, had SMU, had SMU +2, Mizzou -11, and Belmont -14 in the first half. Belmont was up by 30 in the first half, by the way. That's 4-0-1 on the day. That's +400 for the Astute Aardvark. So to recap our Posit Cappers, it is Steve Godin +10. He goes 1-1 on his prop plays. Panthers fan 1-0 +100. Daniel Ruan 4-1. 3-1 +190. Kyle Z 2-0 +200. Ninja 13 2-0 +200. Sebastian Arnold 4-1 +300. And you know him, you love him. He's doing it again. The grubs are coming in, man. The sniffer is getting tuned in, everybody. Going 4-0-1 +400. Your capper of the day, friends, is the Astute Aardvark. Congratulations, Astute. You, my friend, are the capper of the day. And, of course, if you got to play for Wednesday night, a little action going on, a little college basketball, NBA, whatever you got kicking there, brother, put it in the comment section tomorrow, and I'll make sure I pass the word, all right? So, welcome to the week, everybody. I really feel like the week kind of starts on Tuesday. That's where we kind of fire up the new college football schedule. So let's kind of put that one in the rearview mirror if you didn't do very well, and we'll fire at them going forward. But no matter what happens, we'll meet up there about 24 hours from now. I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about as we bitch about our bad beats and brag about our fat stacks, and then, because it'll be hump day, and what would you rather be doing than betting on college football and basketball on hump day, huh? We'll just jump in there, we'll fire it up, and we will do it all again, all right? You guys take care. Have a great day. Let's make some money today. Good luck on all your plays, and we'll see you tomorrow.